Have you ever wondered what makes bread flour different from cake flour versus all-purpose flour? What does it all mean? Well, essentially, it's a measure of how much protein is actually in the flour. See, when you grind wheat into flour, it's gonna have different levels of protein content based on the wheat that it's ground from. This protein is actually the building block for what makes gluten, essentially that kind of chewy flavor that you get from certain types of things baked with flour. Some things we want to have gluten in them and some things we don't. Things like bread and bagels, they have a lot of gluten, and that's what gives the structure and kind of chewiness that we associate with bread. On the other hand, things like cake, we want to be light and fluffy. We don't really want a lot of gluten in them. So different types of flours have different amounts of protein, which will basically mean different amounts of gluten that's in the final product, or essentially how chewy the final product is. Cake flour has the lowest level of protein, bread flour has one of the higher levels of protein, and somewhere in the middle is all-purpose flour, which kind of makes it good for either direction. All right, for more science information like this, check out my book.